Welcome back everyone, and in this video it's considered part 3 of the sequence of installation openSUSE and post installation. And I would like to say I'm sorry because the last video we forgot to show the output for Linux command, and before we continue I would like to run it again and show the output. Okay, this command needs root access, root privilege to run. So this command is Linux audit, no auto completion here. Okay, so it is audit system, and then we run, and it seems like we have 3 new updates to our system. We can open a new terminal and to run a live upgrade, zipper distribution upgrade details, and we can say allow vendor change. I don't remember we added any third-party repository. That's okay. Sorry. Or we can do like this, sudo. Okay. Yeah, it's not much. 61. Okay, what else? Okay. We get the upgrade, and here this command still running. And the other thing that I forgot to speak about, which is the .local share icons and backgrounds. Okay, the folder icons we created in the last video to download the candy icons. Okay, so what I forgot to say that these two folders, icons and background, under .local/share, they get created first time if you added an icons or a background from system settings. Okay, I mean here you go system settings with appearance, and let's say we would like to add new icons, get new icons. If we didn't get any icons before, the new icons we install from here, it will create the folder and it will get there. So we can check also the backgrounds, desktop wallpaper. Okay, here we can say get new wallpaper, and as we saw before, there is no background folder here. Okay, so let's say something I like. You can choose what you like. Okay, I like this one. So here we can press install. So now it is installed. I don't need this anymore. Okay, we can close this. See here, we can see the folder wallpapers get created. Sorry also about that. Yeah, it's an openSUSE tumbleweed is backgrounds. Here is wallpaper. I don't know what is the difference. Okay, it is not something big deal. So it is already there. And if I go here and right click, configure, voila, that we have our wallpaper here. Okay. Okay, let's move forward and we check the Linux commands. Yeah, we can see here. Let's see the score. Yeah, the score is 76. So from here, you can go up and it will help you how to harden your system more and what kind of hardening you should apply, what is the link for it for the CVC, and yeah, so you can dig in and go through all the errors, warnings, and try to harden your system. So So 76 is not that bad. Anyway, okay. So let's move forward. Now we are going to continue talking about the useful packages to be installed on your system. Okay, two of them I will install from outside. I mean, like third-party packages. We can add the repository for them, and the others already in openSUSE repository. Okay, the first one is the Brave web browser. It's a Chromium based, okay, with high security, anti ad blocker, and anti tracking, all this kind of security concepts came nowadays. Anyway, um, let's go and open the browser. Okay, to connect. The first one to I'm using it, brave.com. Okay, so get Brave, just straightforward, and we can see here the release channel installation by the package management, and then here we can see the one for openSUSE. Of course, you can use Flatpak, but I like to install things through Zipper package management, and I leave Flatpak only for latest packages or things is already not cannot be in a normal repository. Okay, so copy and paste. Okay, just to make sure it's uninstalled, and here the encryption key to make sure that we are downloading the correct package, not tampered by anything. And here too, and this the command to add a repo by zipper to your system. Okay, all the things we will talk about it later in other videos with details in details. Okay, and then we install the browser. The other one till Brave get installed is VSCodium, is the open source for VS Code, Microsoft VS Code. And the good thing about this one that it is compiled without Microsoft trademarks. I mean, like the telemetry tracking and all this kind of stuff around Microsoft. It's all removed. It's the pure source code get compiled away from Microsoft. Okay, so we try to find the one for SUSE Linux. Okay, here from Snap, and also you can use Flat to install it, but again I like to use repository, normal, old school, and Flatpak will get its time when it's time. Okay, where is it? Yeah, here, I didn't see it. So we copy the GPG key. Okay, here's the browser. We second one. Okay, we paste here, and here for openSUSE. This command is just do a print for this one. It's to create a repo file under etc. Okay, we don't need sudo because we are already root. Okay, so if you do cat for concatenate on that file to see what is written, so file it there. Okay, and also all the things, you guys, especially for beginners, don't worry, all the things will be explained in separate videos. Now it's just installation and preparing our system for people who would like to get openSUSE Leap to be their daily driver OS. So before we try to install Codium, because if I did like this, okay, it's the same if I did, you can do this directly, or first you should do zipper refresh to refresh your existing repository, okay? But the good thing about zipper that can detect if anything changed on in their local repository and start to do refresh, okay? Let's open Brave, because I like Brave. Brave is good. Being brave is good. The other thing, now we have Firefox, Thunderbird, and we would like to keep them updated to the latest, okay? Especially that the packages, the dependencies for them will not affect my operating system or my kernel or libraries or something like that. So here, Firefox, we don't need it. We go Brave and we go to download openSUSE.org, and here you can download the ISOs for openSUSE Leap, Tumbleweed. It's like direct access to the repository for downloads. Here we can go to repository. Okay, we can show all from here, and we try to find Mozilla. Yes. For me, because I always forget which one is the one I get the repository from. So not this one, so I think it is the second one. Yeah, the second one. So we go to openSUSE Leap 15, and here this one I will do right click, copy clean link, and I am root. I go to the repository directory. Okay, this is the command line way. Okay, maybe some people like, why you are doing this? You can open Yast and then you yeah, sure. That's the beauty about Linux. Anything can be done by many ways. There is no one way for anything on Linux. Okay, so maybe that's the way I'm comfort with. Some other person will not be comfort with this and more comfort to use Yast and using the GUI. Okay, go ahead, do yourself, do whatever it suits you. Okay, no one will stop you. So here I do -c for continue and the link now. Okay, just I'm trying to showcase here about the zipper, the distribution upgrade, and when to use recommended and when to use allow vendor change. Okay, so we can do refresh here to make zipper to refresh. It's asking to add the GPG key to the system to be trusted. So when it's checking the packages coming from this repository, okay, yeah, trusted always. Don't ask me again. Okay, so if I did like that, zipper distribution upgrade details. Okay, and let's see here. I will not say allow vendor change, and I will just say zipper distribution upgrade details. Okay, so now it ran, and yes, it's changing the repository because I just remembered that we already configured the file, the system-wide configuration for zipper to allow vendor change when running distribution upgrade. So let's say we didn't change it and we left it the default. To emulate this, no, not no recommends, no, no allow, no allow vendor change. Okay, so if I did that, nothing to be upgraded. Okay, but we already, because we changed the system-wide configuration file for zipper and we said that we allow vendor change when we do distribution upgrade. So that's why when I run zipper distribution upgrade, it will upgrade the Mozilla, and it will change the source for repository from the existing one to the repository of Mozilla on openSUSE servers. Okay, so we press enter, and then we have Firefox upgraded to the latest. And by default, when we install, if you wanted to install Thunderbird, it will be installed from that repository, the one we added it. Okay, so to continue and speak about the other useful packages, we spoke about Brave, Codium, Firefox, Thunderbird. For people who into graphics, okay, like editing images and all this kind of graphic manipulation, okay. So on openSUSE Leap, these applications like GIMP, GNU image processing, and Inkscape, okay. Unfortunately, in openSUSE repository, they are not the latest. So you can go with Flatpak to install these packages or these apps if you are going to use your PC for graphics editing. So we can go and search Flatpak, search GIMP, and to show you that the here, if we do, yeah, we don't need info here. So here, this one, see, it's 2.10.38. That is the latest one. Okay, so if we go here and zipper info GIMP, wow, I didn't expect that, because last time I checked it was way behind. Yeah, it is not that much, but see, here is 2.10.30 and here is 2.10.38. And of course, these type of apps, every single upgrade, newer version comes with many options and add-ons to the app. So it is better to get the latest always. So GIMP is an image editor. Okay, the second one is Inkscape, and this one is a vector graphics editor. Okay, the last one in this list, which is a digital painting, is Krita or Krita. Okay, so we can go Flatpak, install -y, and we choose our packages, Inkscape, Krita, and GIMP. And here you have the most well-known image manipulation, image editing. If you have a background with Adobe Photoshop or Illustrator, of course I'm not doing any kind of comparison, but they have the same idea, same options, everything. So let's continue with the other packages. What else? Okay, so we have another packages it's helpful on our system, which is a resource monitor or resource monitoring for your RAM, CPU, and this command. Okay, let's move here and change the input, because you know, guys, we use graphic redirection, and we're using two screens so I can work and do the video recording. So when you run the command top, it shows you what process is running on your system, how much CPU it's consuming, memory, all this kind of information. So this is the default one for resource monitoring. You will see it on Linux, any flavor Linux, the command top is there. Also Unix, okay? Because I worked with Solaris OS for a quite time when it used to be Sun Microsystems before Oracle acquiring the company, which was too sad for many of us. Anyway, so I'm not sure if this command is installed. Yeah, not installed. So this btop is a continuation for other command line for resource monitoring, which I remember bash top and bpytop. It was written in Python, the second one, and the first one was a shell script. Okay, this one is written in C++. So let's install it and to see. And this one is very small. Let's see with recommends how many packages. Yeah, it doesn't need anything. It's self-contained. So this command you can run it by root or by regular user. So I can go here and see here is beautiful. Okay, you can read the manual. You can check the options. Gives you the option to use the mouse, change the colors, everything. Okay, and some people they know they did it that they can run this command and make it as a background for or wallpaper for their session. You guys may go and search about it and see how it's being done. Okay, so the last app here, not the last, it will never be the last, for remote desktop, for system administrators out there, maybe they need this program to do a remote desktop for Windows machines or Windows servers. And this app is Remmina. Okay, and with this one, let's use recommends. Okay, we install Remmina and this one. These two are the most two important one to install. We press enter. Yeah, all the recommended packages. It's yeah, and press yes. So, as I said before, the good thing about openSUSE lib that it contains Python 11 and Python 12 in their repository. But by default, the Python comes with the openSUSE lib at 3.6. Okay. The 3.12 here, we installed it. We chose this one to be installed during the installation of openSUSE. But still, by auto completion, I can do like this, zipper. Okay. Install details. Let's say recommends. And if I wrote Python 3.11 2 times tab, see 128, all the packages start with Python 3.11, just to show you guys that Python 3.11 is there, and also the 12. Okay, so my idea, my taking that why many packages for 3.12 and I mean very little packages for 3.12 and many packages for 3.11. Maybe it's a preparation for transition from for openSUSE lib to move to 3.11, because now openSUSE Tumbleweed using 3.11, Python 3.11 version number. Okay, so the last thing here I would like to install is Rust. I love Rust. Yeah, we can talk about Rust sometimes in future videos. Okay, and the installation is straightforward. Here we go, get started, and you just run this command in your shell, straightforward. It will be a local installation of Rust. Okay, and here asking you some questions, and it will edit. See here, starting from here, directory located .cargo, and here the binaries, and this path will then be added to your path. So thank you, Rust. It's loading the bin binaries directory in my profile. So when I log in again, it's already loaded in the shell environment. We will talk about these things in other videos. Number one, proceed with standard installation, customize installation. Let's go with the default standard installation, okay? Because the other cancel, okay, cancel. Customize is like changing the place of an installation. And now it's downloading the components of Rust compiler and the package needed to get like the cargoes and the libraries needed if you are going to program with Rust. So here if I try to run Rust, it's not there because it's not loaded yet. Let's try to open a new terminal and see if it will load Rust. Okay, if we want to, let's check the file profile. Yeah, it's already there. So to run this profile and load the variable in my environment session of shell, this one, we can do like that. Okay, so now we have the Rust compiler there, and from time to time you can Rust up and upgrade to check if there is any upgrades for Rust. Okay, and now we got Python and we got Rust. So, and I think we can end our series of openSUSE installation. I was planning to show Flutter how to be installed on openSUSE lib, but it will take some time from us. Not because it's difficult or no, because I would like to go through their website and step by step, because Flutter needs many components to be installed. Just a brief, Android Studio, okay, Flutter, Dart. You need to edit the your profile in your home folder to load some variables, okay, and to check there is any missed packages not installed on your operating system. So I will make another video for installing Flutter on openSUSE lib. So I think we are all good now, and we have a fully functional operating system, and I think we have it all now. So see you in the next video. Be safe out there, take care, and if there is anything you guys want me to talk about regarding openSUSE, please leave a comment. Thank you for watching, and till the next video.